Hey folks, really quick one, and this is about crypto security because I'm seeing all sorts of basic errors happening at the moment and people are getting screwed. I know of 5 people that I know of, as in friends, that have been hacked recently, and it wasn't because they were hacked, it's they did something so basic and so dumb, and it's stuff that we have all done at some point in the past, myself included. And also, to tie that off, I want to address a question I had. Someone says, "Oh, Siam, you always delete comments, or you never approve my comment on YouTube." Here is why. So I'm just going to go into my dashboard over here. So this is my YouTube dashboard. And if we go down to community and then go to held, so I have to hold comments to videos. Click that. Look at the crap I have to go through. So every single video, there is like a new bullshit crypto X, and they're bots. Look at these. So YouTube is full of these bots. So XA202, you're rare, blah 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 blah, XA, and I now know what a bot looks like on YouTube, because it is, sometimes they're quite long. Like sometimes they do a whole paragraph and then it's like, hey, XA whatever. So what I have to do is I have to sift through all of this crud, trying to find genuine comments, because there will be genuine comments. It's not normally at the top or at the bottom. Stuff in the middle, it's just bot central. So I have to scroll down. Here's a big one. Blah blah blah. Yep. No. And then here we go. Click. I know Tau won't be called out anymore. Couple. Yep. Cool. That's legit. Great, started shorting it. Okay, fine. I've already approved that one. Good job, cool. And then, by the way, I never delete any human comments, even if it's something like this. He has been chatting shite like the rest of the retard influencers. Yes, looks like I'm a retard. The real Hershan. Approved. You are not a bot. I will approve. And so someone said you can just put it on a list, and guess what I do? So what I then do is I copy this, Control C. I then go into the settings, then community moderation, scroll down, and look, I then just add it to the list. But no matter how many crap things I add onto this list, they just come up with a new thing. Anyway, so that's one thing. The other thing is I want to go through that there is no tech support. If you have a question on a crypto, like you're having trouble with your wallet, do not go to Discord or Telegram and say, hey, I have this issue, because you'll then get a million direct messages going, hey, I can help. And then at some point, they're going to ask for your seed phrase, your 12-word or 24-word seed phrase. So that's a big no-no. What else is there? There is, don't ever share your seed. Yep, that leads to from the first one, never, ever, ever, ever share your seed. Most of the hacks or that I've seen is because someone shared their seed with someone. I know of someone that lost £1 million sterling because someone on Telegram was trying to help them with a tech issue. They said, hey, just give me your seed and I can help, blah, blah, blah. Gave the seed, he lost £1 million sterling. Random crypto that is pumped by bots equals rug. So the stuff I showed you on YouTube, all that stuff, yeah, it was just because of some sort of pump and dump there. There is no magic AI trading bot. I cannot stress that enough. And I've seen a massive influx in this new one that keeps getting pushed to me, and it's was it AI 9M or something like that? I can't remember it, but yeah, there's no magic trading bot that will make you 10% per month. Like if you ever see a fixed X per month, it's a scam. The markets are irregular. You cannot get a guaranteed 2% per month or 10% per month or whatever. What's happening is that you're opening up an account on their UI and they're showing your paper money account go up. But it's when you try to withdraw. So what they'll do is they'll lull you in, and in a month you would have made 500%. They'll try to get you to put $2,000 in, and then on your account you'll see that your 2,000 goes to 10,000. Then they try and get you to put 10 to 20 grand in. It's when you put the big chunk in, that's when you get conned, because when you come to withdraw it, that's where you'll run into your issues. do not download anything from someone. So I've seen a lot of hacks where people have gone, hey, they set up a Zoom call with you or something, and there'll be an issue with your, Zoom or whatever, and they're like, oh, can you just download this Microsoft Teams link? And they'll send you, it's normally Microsoft Teams or something, but if someone that you've got a meeting with says, hey, download this new update to Zoom or Google Meet or whatever, do not do it. They are going to scam you. So, just stick with Zoom or Google Meet that's in your Google Calendar or whatever. Do not download any crap from someone that's trying to get you to download. And then finally, last but not least, what is the last one? I have no idea. Poison address and Clipboard exploit. So all of the stuff so far, pretty basic. This is where it gets pretty sophisticated with some of the things. So I'm going to find you a real example. So if we go to, here is a real transaction. So some person or some wallet, God knows what this is a real wallet, okay? It begins in this, ends in DSJJD4. They've sent this wallet, this is probably an OTC deal of some sort, 0.5 tau, and that was the test transaction. And then very quickly, it was all confirmed. That's all good. Everything's good. Tick, tick, tick. Then this came in, all good. But very soon after that, look what happened. Someone had spooled up an address that looked very similar. So they got the last 4 digits absolutely correct, JJD4, but it's 8B JJD4, not DS JJD4. And the first 5F, and then it's different here compared to here. So this is fake. So what happened is someone sent some dust into this wallet. You can see 0 tau. It would have been like some 0.00001 tau, whatever the smallest is. And what they're hoping for is that someone comes along, we're going to do another transaction or something, and they hope me or someone else just clicks this copy button, and they go, oh yeah, that came through. We're going to send it back now or whatever. And they're hoping that someone clicks this copy thing and they're copying the wrong one, the wrong address. And this is called a poisoned address attack. And we've had it a few other times. This is the same one. Yeah, okay, here we go. These two addresses are different. That's the same one. And any big wallet in BitTensor, just go look at the top 100 wallets that actually transact and not just sat there en route doing bugger all. You'll see a lot of these poison address attacks. Now the last one is actually the deadliest one, and I've seen people get done by this, and it's the Clipboard exploit. And it's where you're copying an address that you think is an address, but in between, so you press Control C, I'm pressing Control C, and then pressing Control V. So obviously this is working fine. I've got a clean computer here, but you're copying an address, and then when you go to press Control V, in the milliseconds or seconds it takes for you to press Control V, it's spooled up a poisoned address. So when you combine the poison address software with the Clipboard exploit, it's dangerous. So just be very, very careful. That is complex stuff there. The other stuff is dumb. So don't be dumb. We've all done this. I once sent 15 Bitcoin to the wrong address. I've done some really bad things. Like in terms of dumb stuff, like years and years ago, I went to a porn site. I don't know, it wasn't Pornhub or something, I don't know, it's just, you click on a video link or whatever, a video, and I got drained. It was a dodgy website, it was just a video, and then I didn't lose much. It was like 10-20 grand or something like that, but yeah, this was years ago. So yeah, don't go on porn sites on the computer that you use your trading for. Be aware of all this stuff. This is basic stuff, and it's this. You have to look at the entire address. Don't look at the first 4 and last digits. I literally read out every single digit of an address. And when you're doing the test transfer, you got to check out from the person that you're sending it to that they got it. Not checking the address that you just sent it to, because of course it's going to land because you just sent it there. Check with the person that you're dealing with that they got it. So hopefully that helps, and yeah, I will see you soon. Cheerio.